Hi, my name is Mark Matlock, and today my wife Jade and I celebrate 21 years of marriage. As a minister, I've had the opportunity of conducting a lot of wedding ceremonies. I've also done, with my wife, some premarital counseling with those couples as well as helping couples that are going through rough times in their life. And as I come on this 21 years of marriage, I just can't help but have my heart break over couples that I know that have divorced over this last year. A lot of couples in their mid-20s and early 30s. And I just wanted to share some wisdom that Jade and I learned the difficult way that might help you in your marriage today. And it's simply this: when we get married, it's like the universe brought you together. It felt so wonderful to find that one person that you could say was the one that you could commit to and say, hey, no matter what the circumstances are in life, whether rich, whether poor, whether sick, whether healthy, we are going to stay together until death do us part. That covenant that you make with each other is very powerful, and it just begins the journey of intimacy. Unfortunately, for a lot of people, marriage is the end. That is the destination of their relationship. But really, marriage is just the beginning of that journey of intimacy. At least that's what it's been in my experience. And it's a difficult journey, but a wonderful one. That journey of intimacy is going to take you places in a relationship with another human being that you didn't even realize were possible. As I'm sitting here at 21 years, both Jade and I would say, we thought we knew what love was when we first got married, but man, do we understand so much more about what love and intimacy is today. And part of what it was realizing that every day, the universe, everything around us, our jobs, friends, our personal interests, extended family, when we had children, even our children, good things, were trying to pull us apart, put space in between us. And our job in marriage was to close that space each and every single day. As hard as it was, closing that space, because a little bit of space is easier to close than a bigger amount of space. And at some point, you feel like there's so much space, it's just impossible to do the work to bring you back together again. And so it's a daily thing of closing that space in between you and continuing forward on that journey of intimacy. I want to encourage you that I've worked with a lot of different couples, and I've never found a space that was so great that it couldn't be closed. But it does take some work and some effort. So today, as you think about your relationships and your relationship with your spouse, just ask yourself that question. How much space is there between us? And maybe it's time to have that difficult conversation. Maybe it's time to humbly admit that maybe you've allowed too much space to grow between you, and it's time to close that space, because there is a journey of intimacy for you and your marriage that awaits. And I know that there's a lot of work to do over the next 20 years of my relationship with my wife, but I'm excited about that because the journey of intimacy is worth it. And I want to encourage you with those words and those thoughts today. God bless.